Yeah. So what I would do with it then is sometimes in the studio and sometimes at home, I'd improvise singing to it. Nonsense words. I guess it's similar to scat singing, but it was much more structured. It was with an idea that once I got a structure of a melody and a kind of phrasing of nonsense syllables that sounded like a song, then I would say, okay, that's it. That's the way the song's going to go, and I'll just write words to fit that phrasing. So this is me improvising a sort of a nonsense vocal in the studio.
And what are you saying? What are you saying there?
Well, on the finished one I say burning down the house, but on this one I'm saying, what am I going to do? Or what are you going to do? Or anything that fits.
So you would go from a phrase like, what am I going to do, to burning down the house? And how would you do that? I mean, how would you take a phrase and then turn it into a lyric?
Well, I'd have loads and loads of phrases collected that I thought thematically had something to do with one another. I'd pick from those.
Do you have any of those around?
Yep. I have them filed away. I could probably make them.
Let's go
write other songs out of the leftover phrases. There's pages that just have collections of phrases on, written very tiny, so I can get lots of them on one piece of paper.
Here's your ticket, pack your bags, jump into the TV set.
Yeah, that ended up to be, here's your ticket, pack your bags, time for jumping overboard. So it only got changed a little bit. Here's one where instead of chanting burning down the house, at one point I was chanting foam rubber USA.
How did foam rubber USA become burning down the house?
Gosh, I don't know. Well, I thought it sounded like a chant. Here's a bunch of them. Excuse me. Out of the ordinary, I have another body. Pick it up by the handle. Feelings, not explanations. Strange but not a stranger. I used that one. You travel with a double. Hey, you might need a raincoat. Use that one too. I'm still under construction. I didn't use that one. They're nice phrases, though. They have an odd sort of, I guess it's sort of irrational kind of humor.
It's interesting, though, because in this song, Burning Down the House, it's a very powerful image. And so one would think, or I think people listening to it, get a meaning from those words that maybe then, are you saying you didn't intend?
No, I felt the meaning, but it wasn't put in in a conscious way. It was, I think the meaning was put in a more intuitive way. My assumption was that it might have a deeper meaning, or a meaning that was more universal, or spoke to more unconscious feelings in people than one where I just told a story.
What does that mean to you, burning down the house?
Oh, I didn't really know at the time, but to me it's kind of it implies ecstatic rebirth, or transcending one's own self. If, like in classic psychology, the house is the self, then burning it down is destroying yourself. And the assumption is that you get reborn like a phoenix from the ashes. See, it's all there.